Hey guys, Jen here, telling you it's time to get out your T-47 airspeeder. We've got some AT-ATs to take down. LEGO Star Wars 2 is an isometric adventure title developed by Traveler's Tales and published by, who else, LucasArts. It was released in 2006 for many platforms, but I'm looking specifically at the Game Boy Advance version. The title follows the original trilogy, episodes 4, 5, and 6, which is pretty much a blueprint for success. Star Wars isn't exactly the franchise you want to be ad-libbing with, so in its most basic principle, I enjoyed LEGO Star Wars. It stuck to the story and gave me cute little LEGO versions of the characters, vehicles, and environments that I have grown to love so much. I don't know if it's fair to give a scathing review of LEGO Star Wars. It seems counterproductive to the intended product. The game is simple, so reflecting on faults that I expect from a Meteor title is a little pointless. The problem is, I want to be confident recommending this game, and if I can't, I want to give you good reasons why you should stay away, or at least warn you of the pitfalls I experienced. So my reviewing brain is quite confused. LEGO Star Wars 2 balances almost unfair gameplay with a complete lack of consequence, so the question becomes, do two negatives make a positive? You can spend countless lives trying to determine a boss's weak point. You might even have to refight enemies that have appeared because you accidentally went into a room trying to dodge a laser blast. But it just doesn't matter because even if you die, you keep reappearing with practically no negative repercussions. At the end of the day, it's just a little boring to me. No, I'm being completely serious. I played through the whole of episode 4 and had to take a nap afterward. All of the interesting stuff is recapped in cutscenes, save for boss fights and vehicle sequences. I want to be crashing Jabba's barge, climbing into an AT-AT, fighting the Wampa, you get the idea. These cutscenes are cute, with pictures instead of words to describe how people are feeling or who they're talking about, and it's very entertaining because I know what conversations they're having, like when Luke sees Leia for the first time and talks about how beautiful she is. But taking a step back from that, I see how the scenes could be inane and confusing to people, or more specifically children who don't know the story of Star Wars. Gameplay is kept simple by giving the player 4 HP represented by hearts and 1 or 2 attacks. It provides linear gameplay with a few basic puzzles and loads of unlockables. I think this is one of the most successful aspects of LEGO Star Wars 2. The game is geared towards a more casual audience, and they have made this title accessible to everyone: babies, dogs, and even people without hands. LEGO Star Wars 2 is short, probably around 2.5 hours to complete the story mode, but luckily completionists out there can look forward to free play mode where they can unlock so much more content and pretty much double the game length. I wasn't pleased with the revisits of certain monotonous levels. I'm looking at you, speeder bike level on Endor. And maybe it's the nostalgia bleeding over from playing Super Star Wars recently, but I'm just not into this game. LEGO Star Wars 2 is mindless, which is fine if you're into that kind of thing, but I like my games with substance, or at least some sense of consequence. I didn't expect or want this title to redefine how I view Legos or Star Wars, but I feel like more thought could have been put into the development of this title. I would have loved to see a watered-down RPG, one that even children could get behind, to counteract the heavy and awesome gameplay we were getting from Knights of the Old Republic. So if you just want something incredibly simple to take along with you everywhere that puts you in the Star Wars universe, get this title. If you're looking for something with more substantial RPG elements, I would look elsewhere. But whatever you do, stay far, far, far away from the DS version of this game. Well, I'm gonna go root through my closets and find my LEGO AT-AT. Yes, the remote control one. See you guys later.